Hello everyone, it's February 28th and 2 days ago the elderberry trees woke up. I saw where a year ago I went through and did all the pruning, cutting them back like 4 days ago. So as you can see, these things have got the life going, so I gotta get them cut back quickly. We're still really cold in the morning, but the daytime temperatures are getting up into the 60s, occasionally the low 70s. So I think what we want to do is see what the temperature is that these things decided to wake up at. And I think it's the soil temperature is more important than the air temperature. So we're going to put this down and see. And it's telling me the lower one is telling me 54 degrees. It's got more life in it than this one does, so somewhere around above 50 degrees when your elderberries, soil temperature above 50 degrees, so when your elderberries are going to wake up, at least here where I am. So I can get that recorded, put that down for next year, and as it gets in close to 50, I'll know it's time to cut these back. So I'm going to turn this off and we'll get busy trimming these back. Now last year, as you look across right through here, you can tell where I cut these back last year, back to this height, and still they grew unbelievably tall. So we're going to go very similar this year. Probably going to have to go get a saw because I need to be trimming down into here, and that's really more than this is going to do. So I'm going to go get a saw so I can do this properly. Alright, let's see how this saw does. I like the Dewalt chainsaw because it's got I can make the handle even longer, but it starts to get a little hard for me to hold. But at least it keeps me out of the middle of the action here. Yep, I can clear this away and then see what else I need to cut. Now, I'm going to trim a lot of these tips that are starting to grow and sprout them, or provide them to people who are asking me for elderberry starts, things that they can put in the dirt and make their own elderberry trees. So if you want that, put it down in the comments. Let's figure out how to get in touch, because you see I got plenty. Now these longer pieces, They're very, very straight, very, very strong. They're going to end up being plant stakes, and I'm hoping that I can take 2 of them, bend them over, and use them instead of PVC for plastic and netting out in my garden beds. I can, it's going to save a lot of money and reuse a lot of this stuff. And as you can see, I got plenty of it. So here's where we are when we're done with the chainsaw. We're still going to need to come in and do some thinning. For example, this one right here sticks in so bad, it needs to get thinned out. We'll have a lot in here that needs to get thinned. There's just not room for so many branches. Well, as I had it, oh, what a pile of stakes and stuff. Let's make a lot of stakes and a lot of branches to root. So I went ahead and came down and did the next one. So that's that one done. Alright, it's the next day, and I've cleaned up most of the things, and I've got a really nice big stack of these stakes here drying out. Those are really straight and these are longer. I'll try and use these for my hoops. Got the elderberry cut back to quarter size or bigger. Here's the other one down here, cut back. And amazingly, when it looks like I've cut them back to their dead, they'll be 12 feet tall in a couple of months. So that's how you trim back your elderberries. Try and keep them somewhat under control. This is David at Grow and Eat This. Thank you for watching.